How do you feel about Hove in the files? Well, fuck Hove, right? Number one, he called himself Hove. Jay-Z calls himself Hove. He calls himself Jehovah, Hove for short. Jehovah, God. He's always had a God complex, right? So in 1994, the allegation is that a woman was forcibly taken from her home against her will, that she was fed some type of, controlled substance that rendered her unconscious and inhibited her consciousness. And he watched as Harvey Weinstein violated her. That is the allegation that is in the Epstein files from 1994. Some say, well, Jay-Z wasn't all that in 1994. Well, we have to understand they pick people out. Many people before their ascension, not all people, especially when we go back into the 90s, basically before the true rise of the internet into the 2010s and especially the 2020s. Prior to that, typically the people who we saw and were allowed to ascend to the greatest heights in entertainment were people who were pre-selected, right? Pre-selected. So, of course, 1996 was a Reasonable Doubt come out. Jay-Z, of course, is already pursuing his career in hip hop. And they're going to allow people to ascend who demonstrate their willingness to compromise their morals and play the game. That's who they love to allow to ascend, right? So it, to me, doesn't sound far-fetched that that's possible, but I don't know whether or not that's possible. Here's what I do know. Jay-Z has been nothing but a statistically inflated puppet on behalf of the powers that be, of the oppressor. This is demonstrated perpetually. Let's just talk about what he did with the NFL with Jermaine Dupri in recent times, right? He is a good houseboy. That's what he is. He says, so nothing in entertainment is by chance. It's all hyper. I didn't say that. I said most of entertainment was not by chance back in those times. The internet has changed that drastically because we can go be entertained. A random kid can shoot a video for 10 seconds in his kitchen, upload it, and we'll be entertained by that. Social media has destroyed gatekeeping. Not entirely, but in large part. Social media has done a drastic number on gatekeeping. Praise the Lord for social media. Understand social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, they can say they made YouTube for Janet Jackson's breast, right? They made Facebook for college kids to hook up and date. I don't know what the hell Instagram, Twitter, whatever, all this other stuff was made for. Damn all that. The Most High God created all social media platforms for the awareness and the awakening of his people. Praise the Lord. That's what that happened about. It didn't happen for any other reason. They just think Justin Timberlake, he teared off Janet Jackson. We see Janet's titty before the world. A light bulb go off in the East Indian kid's head. For the people who didn't get to see that, they need to be able to go and see that. Moments like that. We have to create something. And 5 people, I think it was the East Indian, the Asian, the white kids, they got together and they created YouTube. Effectively built it, sold it to Google, and now it is the number 2 search engine in the world. TikTok's on its heels. Google, YouTube, I think TikTok should be 3. They definitely have surpassed Bing. Let's go. Top search engines. Top search engines in the world. Let's take a look. Google. Let me see YouTube. because it's only showing actual search engines. Yeah, YouTube is recognized as the world's second largest search engine, trailing only Google. Let me see where TikTok is at. Is TikTok on the way? TikTok has emerged as a major fast-growing search engine, particularly among Gen Z, with roughly 40 to over 50% of young users preferring it over Google or finding information and discovery. See that? So TikTok is steady growing, but it's Google, YouTube, and then TikTok's on the trail, right? With YouTube and TikTok being so popular in search engine, anybody can get on there. You see that? So that kind of throws a monkey wrench in gatekeeping, right? They still can gatekeep, don't get it twisted. And this probably has a lot to do with the recent acquisition of the platform I'm currently on. You may be watching this on a replay on YouTube, but this originally was on a different platform that was recently acquired by some business people that, you know, they go to synagogue, let's say. Those people, they, you know, they're going to try to gatekeep the social platforms as much as possible. It is what it is, but I'm going to log out. This has been great. Let's praise the Lord. Love y'all. Make sure y'all are following, and shalom.